I believe that the significance gives some kind of a climax towards the Israel Innovation System. We are working on this event for about a year. We opened already the Paris Peace and Innovation Center, and I believe that the fact that we have so many delegations coming over, they might have a place in which they can say everything. So last 3 weeks, for example, we had the exhibition for Merkel of the innovation. We had the innovation for the Vice President of China yesterday. It was a huge work in order to make it happen, and there will be a permanent type of an exhibition that is going to change every couple of months, but it's a wonderful place to bring delegations over.
So we've come to be familiar with the term Startup Nation. We are the Startup Nation. And that's my second question. Are we still the Startup Nation? Is there a danger that, there's so much around the world, people are really developing so much, maybe we're not the Startup Nation anymore?
It's a good question, because I believe that we are ongoing competition always. So you had to be in front of others. And that's, I believe that we are still the Startup Nation. We are going to be a scale-up nation. That's another venue, the next stage. But I believe that in order to be the Startup Nation, we have to keep those three ingredients that we have that are extremely important. The first one is very good engineering talents. The second one is a very strong entrepreneurial spirit. And the third one is connecting between different disciplines. So I believe that in each one of the countries that I'm familiar with, there are at least one or two of the three. In Israel, there are the three of them, and we are able to connect the dots.
Throughout this event and throughout your role, really, in this field of innovations, you're in touch with the Chinese. How do they relate to the fact that, Israel is such good friends with President Trump? How do the Americans relate? Have you felt these tensions?
Yes, of course. So between the two parties, from Chinese towards us and our strong relations with the U.S. and vice versa. Because, but I believe that we are so small that we are not a real player in the game. So I believe that, with all the respect of Israel, we are not a real superpower.
And we could stay friends with both sides. That's good.
Yes, I believe so, because we are not endangering each one of them.
What would you say are the next fields in terms of innovation? Is it really AI, artificial intelligence?
I believe that eventually it will be, but the questions that are going to be are not technology questions, but are going to be more on regulation and ethical questions. For example, if there is a car accident that is being created by an algorithm, the people are less forgiving for this type of accidents. So I believe it will be a question of how to define, what is a legal accident, who is responsible for that, why it happened, how to analyze it, how to improve it, how to prevent it. Those type of questions, when they are related to humans, we know how to handle, because we are handling with it in the last, 150 years.
And we're not talking about robots instead of people, right? We're talking about mainly things that'll help us throughout our life.
Absolutely. I'll give you the simple example of robot. It's the iRobot. So it helps you to clean the floor. That means that you can do at that time something else that will be more beneficial than cleaning the floor. So that's about it.